Right. So nothing interesting here then.
You know, I'm glad there's nothing interesting in that.
And no sign of what caused this whole thing yet.
I have a feeling this way.
That's just to... Oh, hello.
Yes, as you step into the preparation room, there's tables there, upon which are a variety of effects, chemicals, scalpels, medical equipment that one would use for preparing bodies. However, there is another feature, and it is of a nude human who does appear to be barely alive, chained to the altar with a black hood over his head. Above the sort of preparation table is a mechanical apparatus of sorts, which appears to be dripping a reddish liquid onto him. The individual is heavily wounded, suffering numerous gashes, almost as if chunks of him were torn off of his body.
Well, that seems to be a bit out of Thomas's league here as he looks towards the more magically inclined people.
Does Fargus know what the apparatus does?
You can attempt to use an intelligence plus a magical background.
Right. Let's see.
Could I do the same with Wizard's Apprentice?
You could attempt your intelligence plus that, plus your Wizard's Apprentice as well.
I can do a skill check today. I can do skill checks.
Fargus has not fucking seen one of these things before. Neither has Leon, but the effect, at least it seems to be, and you almost see this sort of effect, the liquid appears to have a regenerative effect. As you see droplets fall on the body, it's almost as if the flesh itself is very slowly knitting back together before your eyes. This liquid, whatever it is, and it is most certainly magical, appears to have a restorative effect on the body, recreating bone and muscle and organic tissue.
This will be described to everyone as Leon tries to figure out what's going on.
Does he appear to be conscious?
He does not, no. But as another drop hits him, he does weakly moan through the hood and slowly move from side to side.
Can I mage hand the hood off?
Yes, you can. Revealing a human face which has been heavily bruised and battered, as if he has suffered a tremendous amount of punishment.
Oh. The liquid appeared to be restoring him, then I suppose.
It may be a bad thing to rashly remove him straight off.
Yes.
The question is, who put him here? Also, is there any other magic in the room?
Other than the apparatus, no. But to be fair, there's a lot of negative energy down here anyway, from the residue of your combat to cold storage right next to you.
So does the apparatus seem to be necrotic in nature?
No, it is not. But it is most certainly a combination of magic and, well, mechanical, in that it appears to issue in regular doses droplets of this red liquid.
We could destroy it.
We could just, I don't know, let it heal
I think
him
we should
so
leave
we
it for
can...
now.
Yeah.
I think so too.
But does it seem to be painfully restrained? Like, is it...
The chains are not so painful. Perhaps they were at one point. Actually, why don't you go ahead and, for body examination, Manaki, why don't you give me a wisdom-based skill check?
Sure.
I will allow you to use your magical background on this.
Alright.
Okay. He's taken a tremendous amount of punishment. It's almost as if, the chains are more there. Why they might have been greater restraints at some point, but now they're there just for, show. it looks like that he's taken so much punishment and there's so many scars over him that he probably doesn't have a whole lot of strength to move.
Alright.
Though,
Sure.
though there is a low moan that comes out from the lips, and the eyelids begin to flicker. Water. Please, not again. No.
Fargus will give him water from his.
All right. The man will drink the water thoroughly and slowly open his eyes and look towards Fargus with a measure of like stupor, disbelief.
Who are you?
Have you come to eat me again?
No. Who ate you?
A great monster has been feeding on me.
Leon looks sick and just turns around for a moment.
Sure, sure, sheep. Thomas can certainly do that.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. What's today?
Does Fargus know?
Yes,
Yes,
the 25th of Patchwall.
Alright. Then we'll say that.
3 weeks?
I see.
Were you a guardsman for this house?
Yes, my name is Victor. I am a guard for the Melchors. I was down in the basement observing what I thought I'd heard a noise of some sorts of... Who am I kidding? I was down there for a drink, completely derelicting my duties.
Uh-huh.
And I had the misfortune of being blindsided by a very quick shadow. I could not get a good look. I have been chained here since. And the best way I could describe it is that I have been eaten. And yet every day I am restored to be eaten again.
Fargus has a disgusted look on his face.
You can probably tell Leon is actively trying to, basically, you know, not throw up here. At this idea.
Have you seen what it looked like? Looks like. God damn it.
No, but I could tell you that whatever it is has very strong claws and very powerful jaws. It ripped me apart with its own hands, I felt it. And tore into my body with its own teeth, I felt it. You can't leave me here.
We're not going to.
We won't. But whatever this thing is, it seems to heal you. So it might take some time for you to recover.
At least remove the restraints.
Yes, we should. And Fargus will start removing the chains.
Alright. The chains are not locked. It's very easy to unwrap them from the table.
Alright.
Your wounds are heavy, so we recommend you at least stay here for now while your wounds get better. We're going to go after what did this to you.
Please don't leave me. It might return.
Where does it arrive from?
Victor, weakly lifts out the black hood and shrugs.
I'm going to take a guess. Points that way.
I mean, I guess we could carry him back.
If there's nothing in there, that's definitely something we can do. We could carry him back first, I suppose, but...
I think it might be for the best.
Just in case we fail.
You haven't seen anyone else come down here before you were captured.
Victor shakes his head.
Alright.
Thomas, you hear subtle movement on the other side of the wall.
Subtle movement coming towards us.
Not directly towards you, but there's activity on the other end. And I'd actually like for you to make an insight-based check, since you had specifically declared you were looking out, and you go ahead and use your guardsman background.
Sure. Insight meaning wisdom?
Yes, we'll go ahead and say wisdom.
Level plus my background, 19.
There's actually smoke coming out from around the cracks of the door.
Thomas will turn around, kind of shush the others as they talk and almost shout. Oh, to him anyways. As he tries to get their attention, pointing at the smoke, whispering just loud enough for the others to hear, saying, "There's definitely something in the next room."
How much smoke is coming out?
Well, to be fair, the braziers themselves... Well, actually, when you look at it, those braziers themselves, they don't emit any smoke. Come to think of it, braziers themselves don't even emit any heat. They're magical. They only emit the light of the fire, without all the messy business of heat and smoke. Judging by the smoke, you would imagine there's actually a genuine fire on the other side.
Ah. That's not good.
The question is how big of a fire?
Yeah.
You should probably investigate.
Well, opening the door can be not such a good idea, actually.
You open the door and you stand around the corner.
You open the door and it gets slammed in your face because of pressure and stuff.
You just look at Thomas. The door.
If you plan to open that door, Thomas, I do have something for you.
Is that so?
If depending on how bad it is in there, it's possible you're going to get burned, so stay still. As Leon is going to go ahead and cast a spell.
Alright.
Resist energy, which sometimes is posted twice. He now has a 12+ resistance to fire damage, and he's also immune to non-magical fire.
Alright.
Also, should your hit points be 22?
They should not, because I forgot to use recoveries.
I gave you a potion number.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm keeping that and my last recovery.
Okay. And so, as you see, Leon carefully inscribe in the air a rune with a fiery center, almost engraving itself temporarily on his skin.
Thomas turns to Leon and with kind of a smile, he says, "I wasn't intending to open the door, but I guess now I have to."
We need to find out what's going on before the place burns down.
Of course.
A fire doesn't start on its own, does it? Do you hear him? You ready?
No, it's makes himself ready.
Open the door.
The door is locked.
God damn it.
There is another door.
Let's try the other door.
Alright.
If it lasts a combat, it would be 5 minutes out of combat.
Yes, it'd be 5 minutes.
Smoke is also coming out from this doorway.
We'll be right back.
He weakly groans.
How about this door?
Fargus will stand here and sort of look to the north from here.
As it turns out, that door is also locked.
Really?
What kind of lock is it?
Well, it seems to be one that's built and encased within the stone lock itself. You're not really that... I don't think you have any backgrounds that particularly deal with lock analysis.
Where is Gryph?
I know the guy who was meant to be here at least a half hour ago. On the bright side, I've adjusted any future battles you might encounter because of the fact that he's not here.
So, this is a lock.
Yes.
Is it like the door? What kind of door is it? Is it on hinges?
Well, it's one that you could attempt to bypass using your knock spell. You have a cantrip that unlocks things.
Yeah. So let's try it.
That would be an intelligence-based skill check using your magical background.
Yep.
Go, wizard!
It does have hinges, as much as a stone door can have hinges.
9.
Yes, my question would then end up being, would you like to just quietly open the door, or you want to just blast this motherfucker open?
Blast it, go.
Is that what Thomas says?
No, that's not what he would say. But
He's
he would
probably
say
going to
that
go
at
well,
this point,
if I,
at this,
yeah, let's open it.
at this
All
point, they
right.
probably know we're here. So we might as well go in with a bang.
Alright.
Sure.
The fucking door is smashed open in a flash of magical prowess and skill. Let me go ahead and tell you folks what you end up seeing. We'll describe the simple effects here. For starters, this is quite a large room with magical, softly glowing rocks on either end, magical braziers, a number of tables with all manners of arcana, esoterica. We have 2 chests over here on the side, along with a slot where a third is there. One looks empty, the other 2 are currently on fire and smoldering in ruin, as are these 2 tables up here. Closer and more imminently, there is a hulking monstrosity over here, over 7 feet tall, easily bigger than any of you. You would come up to its shoulder at best, corded with ribbons of powerful muscle. You've got 2 skeletons chilling out here with oil-soaked arrows. And then, lifting from beneath this table here is a small skull wreathed in arcane power. I would like for you to roll initiative.
There we go.
Okay. Jeez.
God damn
Generally
it.
pretty damn good rolls, but oh god.
Jeez.
You have you rolled a single
Could I use my reroll, but instead give them the reroll? That'd be nice.
Not quite. Not quite. Holy fuck.
He beat my natural 20, god damn it.
And then the Screaming Skull also
We
does
were told it
pretty
was very fast.
Yeah, I guess.
well. Holy
I
shit.
wonder why they're
Screaming-
burning the tables though.
Removing
Yes.
evidence.
So these 2 desks are on fire, as are 2 of the chests. There's a third one which appears to clearly
Oh
be.
no,
they
save the
discovered
chest.
we-
Quick.
They discovered we were here and now they're burning evidence, huh?
And let me go ahead and add Dirtle Hullenforge. He'll have to be Griffin God in spirit. Let's see here. This creature actually inhales a deep breath and lets out a low, haunting, perhaps terrifying howl, which affects all of you, because it affects all nearby enemies, even through the wall. So I'll go ahead and make an attack roll. We'll start with Thomas. It's a 20 versus your mental defense.
Definitely hits.
You can take either 15 psychic damage or 5 psychic damage, and you're vulnerable. Save ends.
You know, I'm going to get crit anyways. So I might as well take the vulnerable.
Alright, this is against Dwohurim. That's a 25 versus mental defense with the same stipulation. 15 damage or 5 damage, and you're vulnerable.
Yeah, let's take the 5.
This is against Leon. 15 damage or 5, and you're vulnerable.
5 and vulnerable.
And against Fargus. Completely misses.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's seen these before.
So-
Those
and-
rolls are pretty damn high.
And as a,
Clearly, yeah.
as a move action, we'll move to engage Thomas.
That's plus 11 to his...
And Thomas, it's worth noting, this Ghast qualifies for the Indomitable War Axe's power.
Alright.
This is probably where the dailies go, guys.
Yep. First of all, quick action to cast Earth Strength, targeting Leon as the first one, and then I'm gonna roll a D2, one
Okay.
being Dwohurim and 2 being Thomas.
I really want it.
Give me.
I needed to hit.
I needed to
force,
hit too. Yes.
Oh, Dwohurim denied!
Oh well.
It's actually better to hit Dwohurim because you get staggered more easily.
That's true.
Alright, that's a quick action that we've now learned, yes.
Yep, and then I'm gonna move to...
Ruination?
let's see. No, I actually don't need to move. I'm gonna summon the Earth Elemental.
Okay. That'll appear next to you and can act normally on your
Yep.
turn.
Let's see here. No, that's not the one. There we go. There it is. And it's gonna move and engage and attack.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Those are both misses against the Ghast.
Right, 4 damage then.
Okay. Is that all?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. The Skeleton Archer here takes his flame-tipped arrow and attempts to shoot Thomas. That is a miss, and you certainly won't be taking that non-magical fire damage.
You're welcome.
On account of the fact that you have resist energy, and that's definitely non-magical.
Good.
Leon, your turn.
Something I just discovered, I forgot. I have a +1 bonus to attack undead.
That's in him.
Just discovered.
It's a good thing to know now.
Yes, yes.
Would it be a little cheap to say I could move all the way around to here in a single move?
Yes.
With the wall in the way. Because it is nearby.
Not quite. The wall adds some extra length.
Unfortunately so. I will move to here.
I'd be hard-pressed to say you could even get through the fucking doorway at this point.
You know, I can see through the doorway, though.
Yes,
right?
you can most certainly see through it. It's large enough.
So in that case, you know, we might as well pull out the first of the dailies.
Yeah.
Do you want those archers out of the way first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to do one of these. And the first target will be the top archer.
Okay.
And then we're going to call start the chain. Or hopefully start the chain. I might not. We'll see.
Alright.
D20 plus 4, plus 2, plus 1! Where says undead. That is a 13.
Is a miss.
But it's an even, so it will change to that one.
Yes.
Which is not an even.
That is a hit.
Well, it's better than plus 4. Oh, I forgot that actually they both have a plus 4 because of the
Yes.
Earth Strength.
Yes. So that 13 then is a hit.
Very well, in that case, that is 17 points of lightning damage on the two of them.
Alright. They are both staggered.
And two things. What do we know about that, and what the hell is that?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any sort of, like, undead knowledge type background that you could use for the situation?
I do have my Order of the Twilight Cross which examines forbidden lore.
I would allow you to do that along with an intelligence-based skill check. It is a floating skull that's hovering 8 feet in the air. But I will say that Fargus, though, with his icon relationship dice roll,
Oh?
he's heard about these things. He was warned about these once upon a time. These are ghosts have possessed a human skull, basically like the skull of either its former life or an entirely separate human skull. It doesn't matter. These specialize in targeting multiple opponents with attacks which affect the mind. They also cannot take opportunity attacks.
Right, so... fun times?
Yes.
Hmm.
Is that it for Leon's
Particularly.
turn?
Dwohurim is the only one with the decent mental defense.
What the hell is the Ghast? What did the Ghast have any special abilities we might know of? Probably not. But...
Oh, yes.
Mm.
The Ghast are ghouls who, in their absolute desperation and hunger, ate another ghoul. That kills the hunger, but leaves a cold, burning rage within. Ghouls are uncontrollable. They're like packs of war dogs that can be unleashed upon a situation. All it takes is one ghoul in any town to create an outbreak of, like, ghouls. And certainly Ghast can do that too. But a Ghast is a mentally capable, in-control predator who, instead of just picking off the meals of the dead, will stalk prey and takes pleasure in doing so. It is a hulking brute that is capable of paralyzing its foes, and given the chance, could turn any of you into ghouls as well.
Ah.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
I don't like that. I want to be ghoul.
And after this knowledge analysis and story lesson for everyone, I win my turn.
Now, its howling ability can only be used once per battle. That's the thing that it just opened up combat with.
Mm-hmm.
The Screaming Skull will lift, and exactly as the name says on the tin, emit a scream which will target Thomas and Leon. This is against Thomas. That is 14 versus mental defense. That'll hit. 6 psychic damage, and you will take 4 damage the first time you succeed at a save before the end of the skull's next turn.
Oh, I just had my turn also, so I need to roll save.
Yes, you do.
Failure.
You are still vulnerable. And this is against Leon. That'll hit Leon, and so you take 6 psychic damage, and you will take 8 psychic damage if you succeed on a save before the end of the Screaming Skull's next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Synergy.
Yes, synergy. And, it will actually elect to move, hovering back here.
Ah, damn it.
Dwohurim, it is your turn.
Well, in doing so, it kind of forces me to move, at least, if I want to do a empowered force salvo, and I think I do. Luckily, it hits things that are far away as well. So if I'm in this square, I can hit everything.
Sure, you most certainly can.
With it, and I guess that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
Gather all of the power in the new wand and just send the sparks and death flying, hopefully. So we'll start with rolling for the gas. We have a no escalation die at the moment. All right.
No escalation.
Wonderful.
Die.
That's wonderful. So what do we have? We have a 4. We have +1, +2. That is 7 to hit.
You could always
Here we have
daily
against-
before blowing your daily.
But what would that help?
Oh, magic
I want to
stuff.
kill the enemies before
You get hit
they
and die.
kill us. Yeah.
Look who's next.
Sheep wants you to wait so that he can get
All
more
right,
command
I'll wait
points.
after Thomas.
Look who doesn't have points.
Gathering the power and wait!
Thomas,
Still standing
your
on.
turn.
No, Thomas, he would like to assess the situation, but the situation seems pretty clear at this point, so he's just
Yes.
going to try smacking this thing
All
with
right.
all the might of his mighty war axe,
Your +4 to...
and mightily misses.
That
Give
will
that extra
miss for
+4 to
2.
hit.
That will still miss for 2 damage.
Yeah.
You are not very good at leading from the front.
All right. Dwohurim can do the same thing, and Thomas did not
Yes.
get those extra command points, so...
I thought you would actually assess the situation, but sure.
No.
All right, let's just roll
Alright.
the one against the ghast.
That will
This
hit
is
the gas
physical
physical
defense.
defense.
Then we have the southernmost, or sort of closest archer.
Okay.
7.
That's a kill.
And then we have another one here for...
Also a kill.
Yeah, and then we have against the Screaming Skull,
Okay.
which is 17 physical defense.
That will manage to hit the Screaming Skull.
Right, and it is for 41 damage.
Okay, the Screaming Skull is staggered.
Against everything, actually.
Yes. So
That's all I can do.
so is the ghast.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome.
I blew all my stuff, but
Yes.
hey,
Quite a forceful display. Oh my
I will be
God.
nuked in a group here. So
Yep.
Skeleton Archer is clearly fucking dead. Escalation die goes up to 1. It is the ghast turn.
Bring
Let's
it.
see here.
Come on.
You are vulnerable,
Yes.
which means that it will use its special attack against Thomas. And it completely misses, rolling a 1.
Nice.
Bites the air. Isn't that
Oh,
right,
I
Train?
wait, I have to roll my thing.
Yeah, I didn't roll my save either.
Well, you can
Is that
roll your
okay?
save next turn, Sheep. It's
Okay.
fine for you, Manaki.
No, at least then I won't take the extra damage
Yay,
from
that's a save, I believe.
Yes.
the skull.
Yes. And so, yes, the ghast completely whiffs on its very powerful, paralyzing bite. Fargus, it is your turn.
Right, I will cast Gust on the Ghast.
Okay.
As a quick action.
We should really move away from this scrappage as well.
That just manages to hit the ghast.
Sweet. 10 damage and 5 ongoing cold damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna double move up to here.
Okay. Let me go ahead.
So
and
that spell says spark.
Oh,
It does.
god damn it.
We had that problem last time, and you didn't fix it.
Yeah, I must have not saved my token.
Leon, it's your turn.
Well, I'm thinking we need something to take care of that in the background.